Hi everyone, I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I just wanted to come on quickly and share one of my wins with you this week. So this week I completed my Write Your Legacy program. Now, this is what I have handwritten for my children, and it's 101 questions that I've answered myself. I mean, I created the questions and I answered the questions for myself, for my kids, something to leave them for when I go. Now, I decided to create this program because I think it's really important that we've all got something within us. We've all got a purpose. We've all got something within us that we can share to help others, especially to help our families. But for me, when I lost my mum 15 years ago, it was really tough to live without her because I had all these questions for her, had all these questions in my mind that I wanted to find out about my mum. I didn't know my mum, not as a mother. I didn't know her as an adult. I just knew my mum as my mum. But I wanted to get to know her as a human being, and I feel like I missed out. It was like I regret that I didn't get to know the real person. I didn't ask her questions that I would ask her now. And so none of us know when we're going to go. None of us know how much time we have. So I created this program as a way for you, a way for parents to leave their children, for you to leave your children a piece of you for when you go. Now, maybe you might think of that as being morbid and thinking about death, but I know that my mum not being here has left a hole in my life, has left a hole within me. And so, to fill that, I know, like, I do other things, but I really still need my mum. Okay, I'm 50 years old, but we all need our mum. So I feel if I'd had her words of wisdom and just to have that her to comfort me when I'm in times of need, then that would have been a brilliant. It wouldn't have made up for it, but it'd been lovely to have something, a piece of her for me now. But I don't have that. But what I could do is I could create that for my children, and I can create it. And I made it a way. I made a way for you to be able to do it for yours. Now I know you might think, oh, it's easy. You just need to keep a diary. You can write your own things. Yeah, that's all well and good if you can do it, or if you actually do it. So I created this program, and it's 101 simple questions, and all it is I sat down. I started it in January, and I just did 10 minutes every morning. I get up and do my gratitude, and and I do my mindset routine in the morning, and then for 10 minutes before the children get up, I just write down my question, and I answer my question in my Write Your Legacy program. So that's me completed it this week. I started it in January, and that's me completed it. I'm not consistent every day, but roughly 5 times a week, usually when the kids have got school, I get up and do that regular routine. So I just wanted to share that with you. The benefits of doing it is because it gives you your life meaning and purpose, and because when we are doing something meaningful in our life, it brings us joy because we know that we're doing something that's valuable. You know that we're not just going through the motions of life. We're actually doing something that's that has a real value, and that's my reason for doing this. Because for me, if you imagine if you've lost your parents, you having that piece of your parents with you now, and how your children will feel when you pass. I'm going to lock this away now. I mean, my kids can read it if they want, but it's going to be put away. I'm going to put it in a metal tin, just for safety. My handwriting, mistakes and all, and when I've made my mistakes, I've just scored them out. It's me, and I'm not trying to make it beautiful. I'm not trying to make it perfect because I'm not that way. And so, my children need to know that part of me anyway. So it's not necessarily a task. It's just a joy to be able to write out your life story, and I've designed it in such a way to find the best parts of life instead of talking about all the horrible things that happened. It's like, okay, this happened to me, but this is how I dealt with it. I got through it and I'm stronger today because of it. So it's a lovely way to be able to do it without putting your negativity into it, just finding the nice parts of life, acknowledging the difficulties, but actually focus on how to overcome them. Because our children, when we are gone, will have difficulties, and our grandchildren and all our future generations. And it'd be really good if they could understand, if they could know that we went through it too, and so that we can be part of their lives when they are going through the rest of their lives without us, if that makes sense. So it only took me 5 months to complete, and really it's a big thing. I did this alongside writing my other book, so I'm still like sort of 7 chapters into my latest book. So it's not it's not a big job. It's just a matter of taking a few minutes every day to write out and to empty your soul into paper for your children. I mean, what other valuable work can you do that's going to be quite so valuable as this? So anyway, I just wanted to just explain that to you, just to show you how easy it was. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read you my introduction that I've written for my children, just to give you an idea of the kind of things that I, there's actually, the program, in the program I've created, gives you all instructions of how to do it and how to think about mindset and everything like that. But this is my introduction to my children. It's like, okay, to my darling children, I love you both so much, and I am leaving you this book as a token of my love and devotion to you. Everything I do because I love you, because I desire for you to live happy, healthy, purpose-filled lives. Purpose-filled lives. See, I get emotional writing this because this is for my children. I created this book and program not only for me, but for whoever in this world wants to leave a piece of them for their children too. I lost my mum when I was 35, and who knows how old you will be when I leave this earth and leave this body. But this book is a part of my soul that you can carry with you for the rest of your life, so that you never have to feel that emptiness that I felt without my mum. I know I can't be with you in body, but here I am in soul, that I am sharing with you now. Everything I do in life, I do for you. I teach you, I guide you, and I demonstrate the love that I have for you. You are the sunshine of my life. With all my love, always, Mummy. So that's an idea of how I can leave a piece of me for my children, because I don't have my mum, and a lot of you won't have your parents. But it's also an idea, it gives you as a parent, no matter what age you are, an opportunity to leave a piece of you for your children. Now, I know death is a natural part of life, and it's all natural. And for me, it's not a problem. It's not a bad thing to die. The hard thing is living with those that have gone. And so I like to acknowledge that, and I feel that I have created that in my legacy program. We think about, oh yeah, well, I'm going to talk to my kids, I will leave them something, but do we ever start? So I created this program for those of you that really want to do something or have tried and never actually do it. And if you've ever wanted to write a book, this is going to be the best book you could ever write. You might not make money, you might not sell any copies, but just to have that book for you, for your own purpose, to give your life meaning and purpose, but for your children, it's the biggest gift for me that you can ever give them, apart from your being there and being part of their lives. So sorry for being emotional today, but it's just the way I feel. I'm so passionate about this, the family. I'm so passionate about family, my children, about that connection with each other, with that human connection with their families as well. And so I hope this has been helpful for you today. If you feel you want to know more, just get in touch. This is something that I'm obviously really passionate about, and I've just done it as a way for you to be to have an opportunity to give your life meaning and purpose, and for you to leave your children something, and for your children and generations, all the generations. It's a part of your personal history and a little piece of your soul. Thank you for listening.